Good day, everyone. Today we're going to do the drawing for the order of the constitutional officers, just right below the lieutenant governor, all the way down to the ag commissioner. With this drawing, it's going to be the order of the speaking at the 136th annual St. Jerome's Picnic at Fancy Farm this year. I'd like to welcome myself, Mark Wilson, as chairman, and then
Stephen Elder, co-chairman.
And then my wife, Lori Wilson, also helps head up the committee. She's traveling today, wish she could be here, but she could not make it due to other events going on with her. We're going to have a pretty good lineup this year at the 136th annual picnic at Fancy Farm. The MC, we announced that yesterday. Scott Jennings, Republican political operative and columnist for the Courier-Journal. He used to work for President George Bush. He's going to be the MC this year. Also on the roster, of course, we always invite the governor, lieutenant governor, all constitutional office holders. We invite both the U.S. senators and the junior senator, U.S. Senator Rand Paul. He will have opposition this year with Jim Gray on the Democrat side. Our local congressional race, which is currently held, that seat's currently held by Congressman Ed Whitfield, who is not running again, but of course he'll be invited to speak as a current office holder. The two major candidates for that are James Comer on the Republican side and Sam Gaskins on the Democrat side. We have a local state representatives race currently held by Representative Richard Heath, a Republican. He has opposition once again by Jesse Wright on the Democrat side. The other speakers we're also considering this year, not for sure, but probably highly probable, is the presidential candidates. It won't be the candidates themselves due to the security limitations and crowd control and all that, but we will invite surrogates on behalf of the two major candidates, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. We may have a third one there, not for sure, but we're considering that also for speaking opportunities this year. Of course, Senator Mitch McConnell, the majority leader, he will be invited to speak as well, as always. And then we have Stan Humphreys, the local state senator. He will be here to speak. And I think that pretty well covers everything. And with that, I'm gonna jumble up. I've got 5 cards right here in any given order. And I'm going to let Stephen Elder, the co-chairman, he's going to draw. The first one he draws will be immediately, they will speak immediately after the lieutenant governor, and then we're going to go right down the list. And the last one he draws will be bringing up the rear for the speaking this year. So I'm going to jumble them up. I'm going to let Stephen draw, and that will be the speaking order for the 5 constitutional office holders this year.
Treasurer.
Immediately after the lieutenant governor will be the state treasurer, which will be Allison Ball.
Secretary of State.
Immediately after the treasurer will be the Secretary of State, Allison Lundgren Grimes. Immediately after the Secretary of State will be our Kentucky Ag Commissioner, Ryan Quarles.
Republican, Democrat, Republican so far.
We're fair and balanced at Fancy Farm. Immediately after the Ag Commissioner will be the State Auditor, Mike Harmon.
Last but not least.
And immediately after the State Auditor will be the Attorney General, which will be Andy Beshear. And he will be bringing up the rear, and he probably thinks that we're saving the best for last. And we appreciate your time, and if any of you have any questions, we are on Facebook. And what's the Facebook page for Fancy Farm this year, Stephen?
Fancy Farm Politics. You can also follow us on Twitter at Fancy Farm KY.
And also to let you know, we are raffling off a brand new Dodge Crew Cab truck. We're going to have about 10 tons of barbecue pork and mutton. We'll have some great prizes for the bingo. We're going to have the home-cooked meal again, barbecue pork and mutton, all the homemade vegetables, homemade pies and desserts. The weather will probably be hot, but that's all right. We'll have plenty of water and soft drinks. So I invite you to come on down. It's always the first Saturday in August, August the 6th. 2016, the picnic, it starts Friday night with the fish fry at the local Knights of Columbus, and then the picnic day starts 10 o'clock, and then the political speaking 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. So come on down. Thank you.